Alright. Is it raining, ladies? It's not raining? Oh, it ain't raining! Yay! Goodbye. Have fun storming the castle.
It's not Tuesday.
Oh, it's true. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's my day off this week, and it's also time for the Sleepy Dan Show with your host Dan, the sleepiest man ever. Say hi to everybody, Dan. Dan, don't make me poke you with the camera. Say hi to everybody. Stay up too late?
No.
Man, The Hobbit was on pretty loud.
The Hobbit?
Or whatever Bilbo, Frodo, Burgery, Baggins thing that you had going on in your room. What was that? Two Towers? You just like the Battle of Helm's Deep. So. I heard it took a month to film that.
Took a month.
To film the Battle of Helm's Deep. Not the movie. The entire Two Towers movie. Just that part. Apparently action sequences are a pain in the butt to film properly. That's why you never see an action picture in a quality 3/4 time production. Woo! And what's the name of our newest production going into pre-production right now?
Nothing.
Try again.
That thing.
Attack of the Killer Cyborgs from Beyond the Grave. Yep, there you go. Who knows? We could have a sequel.
No.
We could have Killer Cyborgs versus Ginger Squatch. Actually, the funny part is Ginger Squatch 2 does have a Killer Cyborg in it. It's not really raining. It's just sort of a little blah, 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 blah. So we will be staying on the porch to keep the camera dry. I was going to do some lawn today. I don't see that happening now. Because you're not supposed to mow in the wet. That was what I was taught back in the days when I used to mow lawns for a living. You never mow in the wet. I think there were the other rules for lawn care was, are you baked enough to do this job? I think that was it. I'm going to put this camera down for a minute. Drink my coffee. Let's get a good view of Dan and his repose. Doesn't he look cute? He's all sleepy. Did you stay up late, Dan? Daniel-san, did you stay up late? Well, here's the good news. It's supposed to be much cooler today. Are you excited about that? Daniel! You can't sleep through the show, man!
Yes, I can.
Here's the episode of Dan the Man versus the Bus. The sleepier than any other episode. So 14 days left of school. Are you excited? You're not excited? Are you too tired to be excited? Are you finally going to conquer the tree this year? This summer? You're going to cut down the tree? Can you make sure not to have the tree fall on you? That would be the most important part. So I went to get some podcasts from Mark Maron. He has podcasts at WTFpod.com. Been doing it for a long time. Hadn't, oh, there's the girls' bus. Hadn't listened to any of his podcasts, but I listened to an interview on the Nerdist, and he's got his new show on IFC, so I'm like, yeah, alright. So I went there yesterday. Dan, you listening to me? Okay. So I went there yesterday. Site was broken. I'm like, oh, well, okay, I got some different podcasts, one on my merry way, but I left a brief Twitter. I tweeted Mark Maron saying, dude, your website's down. I left it at that. I went to work. Got home yesterday. He actually replied to one of my tweets, said, thanks, fixed. So, I helped fix Mark Maron's podcast. That's a pretty good deal. Mark Maron tweeting me back was a pretty cool deal. He's probably my most famous reply tweet. Well, no, that would be Betty Aberlin from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. She replies to me all the time. So, Mark Maron would be second. Then the guys from Tell 'em Steve Dave would be third. I've heard from a couple of them. But that was pretty nice of him. What do you think? Yes? Huh? Why are you so sleepy? Did you stay up late? If you look in the window, you can see... Oh, no, the cat was there. It's the disappearing cat. It's Schrodinger's cat. Sometimes the cat's in the window, sometimes the cat's not in the window. Actually, I don't think that applies to Schrodinger's rule at all. Dan, this is making for some gripping YouTube video. There's that grin. The infectious grin of Dan the Man. Nobody does live YouTube video. Well, it's not live. We have to put it up on the site, but you know what I mean. No one does YouTube videoing like Dan the Man versus the Buzz. This would be the giant penultimate episode. Actually, this isn't the penultimate episode. We'll find out what your last day is. I think on your last day of having to catch the bus, we should have it be a giant party episode. What do you think? We'll put up streamers. Don't make it a big event. We'll put up a giant banner that says, "Goodbye, bus. We hate you." What do you think? You like that? Alright, let me take a brief look at the time since I'm not holding this. It is 5:51. Oh, sorry, 6:51. Mike Speck is going to murder me. I told him I changed the time and then I didn't because I'm lazy. What are you going to do, right? Going to get the little lint off of your hat? So once school's over, you're going to take the hat off?
No.
You'll wear the hat until Mom makes you a new one? Okay. Anyone that saw my weed whacker ankle, it is getting much better. I think cleaning it, scrubbing it, hydrogen peroxiding it, and wearing a white sock under my normal sock as I go about my daily business might be making a difference. There goes another parchment bus. Don't the parchment buses always go by, like 20 of them? We get the girls' bus, then 20 parchment buses. Sometimes they just drive around in circles. You're gonna have to not have school soon. The undergrowth on the side of the house is making it hard to see when the bus is coming. Have to cut a hole in the bushes. What do you think, Dan? So I'm thinking of buying a chainsaw. What do you think of that, Daniel? Here's another parchment bus. You want to learn how to use a chainsaw properly?
No.
You want to watch me use a chainsaw?
No.
Do you want to just know that we own a chainsaw in case zombies attack? See, I would not get that close to zombies. I would just go ahead and use like bow and arrow or guns, something where the zombie is far, far away as possible. Maybe get a sniper rifle so I get the zombies, 2 days away kind of thing. Yes? Apparently we had a shooting the other day on Cobb Street. Cobb Street, for those of you who are not familiar with the layout of the lovely city of Kalamazoo. Let me give you a brief thing here. If I zoom in, that's Versluis Ball Field. And if you continue to zoom in with my shaky cam, you should be able to see there's a street back there. And we'll zoom back out because that's making everybody's eyes hurt. There's Cobb Street. So apparently early mornings somebody heard about 6 gunshots and now there's 2 people dead. And that's the 3rd shooting on that particular area. Luckily the psychos are too scared, lazy, what have you, to come this far. So this is really not considered. We're up above Kalamazoo. Legitimately, there's a sign right there. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. You see that black sign? This is the back of the sign. That sign actually says "Welcome to Kalamazoo." So we're in Kalamazoo, but the house next door is actually considered Parchment. So we're not actually in Kalamazoo. So technically we are, so the kids get the free college money. But that's it. Dan will be going to school to study the arts of demolition and ninjutsu, right? Okay, demolition and what was the other one? Construction? Engineering. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like you to meet the future Howard Wolowitz.
No.
No? You're going to be cooler than Howard? You're going to be one of them cool engineers? The only engineers I know are Howard Wolowitz and Dilbert. That's 2 strikes. You got to bring it back, Dan. You got to make engineering cool. You're the one to do it too, buddy. You can do it.
I'm going to be a chemical engineer.
Chemical engineer is different. Set up, folks. I got to change the camera angle. There we go. Because you must know it's getting close to time. Let's grab the camera. Oh, earthquake shot! 6:56. Earthquake shot. And, of course, behind him, Socks. Hi, Socks. How you doing? Socks is our adopted kitty. She was outside. I was feeding her and I made her a little spot. And then one Christmas, the kids are like, "You should let her come in. She's such a cute kitty." And she's the worst cat of them all. She picks fights with the other cats.
I hate cats anyways.
They constantly pick fights with each other. She's notorious. She's got a plastic fetish we're not sure about. She likes to rub up on plastic and chew on it and rub on it and play in it. We're not sure how that works as far as perversions of cats go. But she's pretty sick and perverted. So I pitched my article to Dan Taylor about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, the animated series. Oh, we might get a cat fight. There's Ashmina, the first of our stray cats. Oh, they're not happy. Mina thinks she is queen of the house. Socks would like her to abdicate.
Look at her on that chair, though.
Okay, yeah. The regalness befitting a true queen of catdom. And then Socks leaves. Ashmina, once again, is the boss. Oh, I hear people slowing down. Let me take a peek here. No, I don't know why he slowed down. Alright.
Ballpark.
But yep, there's Ashmina, folks. Right there. Thinking she's queen of the cats. And she's so fat. When I first found her, I was walking home from my job when I worked at the print shop. I thought she was a giant mouse when she was coming at me. She was a little fur ball. Brought her home. Delia named her Ashmina, which is Japanese for...
something.
Really? You don't know?
No, I really don't.
Think of the hamtaro. What is Ashmina different than the other hamsters?
She's white.
She's wearing a
bow.
No, that's Bijou.
No, she's wearing a bow, dude.
No.
Yeah.
No. Ashmina wears a scarf.
Ashmina wears it. She doesn't wear a scarf.
Ashmina means scarf.
You lie. You lie.
Dude, and she's not white. That's Bijou.
I know.
There we go. Now you know I'm in trouble when the 50-year-old dad is schooling the 12-year-old son on the subtle intricacies of hamtaro.
I haven't watched that show in forever.
Yeah, well, when your sister was little, she made me watch it. That's the show that made Delia learn to read. She bought a video game when she was like 5. And the hamtaro video games are very script intensive. So she realized if she wanted to play hamtaro, she was going to have to read. Before that, she was quite stubborn about wanting to learn to read. Suddenly Hamtaro came along and said, "If you don't read, you're not going to get to play me." And then she's like, "Curse you, Hamtaro." So, say what you will about Hamtaro. I just realized that. I wonder if I can get other episodes of Hamtaro.
You could. Okay.
Well, because the United States only released like 100 of them, right?
Yeah.
There are literally almost 300 episodes of Hamtaro. So, I'll have to check that out today.
Oh,
See
your
what
computer
I can.
did the thing.
Excuse me, which thing?
It was like, did it?
Oh, that lets me know now not only when someone's trying to chat me up on Facebook, it also lets me know that when, what am I trying to say? When people just post a response to something, here you go, Dan, here's your bus.
What time is it?
And 7:01 for Dan the man and the bus. There he goes, couple of snapshots on a rainy Wednesday. And good night, or good day.